Hey nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. Today we are checking out Goodwill, doing some thrift shopping. So I thought I would take you thrifting along with me. Let's go ahead and see what Goodwill had in store for us today. The first thing that caught my attention was this candlestick holder. It had a lot of harvest kind of fruits and vegetables around it, perfect for this time of year. I was a little overwhelmed by the amount of figurines they had here, especially the teddy bear ones. I don't really get into the teddy bears. I've never really understood them that much. I'm sure there is a market for them. It's just not something I usually pick up, and a lot of these seem to be around the 1980s just by the look of them, so I wasn't quite sure that they would do too well. This little angel trio did catch my attention, and I would have picked it up had it not been missing its halo there on the end, but they were asking $3, which is still reasonable. It might have been an easy fix if you could have came across the little ring to put on there. This here is a vintage 1972 Avon milk glass decanter. It has the stopper in it, which is nice, but it is missing the bottom basin. I don't too often find them with the stoppers in it, however, so it was still a cool find. I did happen upon this little trio of angels. They were in a bisque, and they did appear to be a little bit older, probably at least the 70s or 80s. It could be much older than that. I'm not quite sure. I did not see a maker on them. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys would have picked up these bear figurines. As you can see, the shelves are pretty filled up today. I did find this bird figurine behind the space I wanted to check out. Birds always sell really nicely for me, so I definitely wanted to check that out and see what that was. It did have some paint loss to it, and then as you can see, the bottom was slammed down at some point and there was a big gouge in the ceramic itself. This was kind of a cute garden statue. I believe it would have been put outside. It was kind of wobbly though, but you probably could have fixed that into the dirt okay and it would have stayed. After I scanned the aisle, I decided to head back down and grab those angels after all. I checked the flowers over to make sure they were all good and the wings. And all I really did see was some staining, so I did put those in my cart. I think they'll do okay. They're really cute. I could just barely see some kind of vintage Japan figurine hiding in between there. They ended up being little vases, but one was busted out on the bottom, so that obviously stayed behind. They had a little bit more Christmas in today, so I went ahead and checked that out. Still pretty bare, but at least it's starting to be a larger section. They did have this metal Christmas bowl down here. It was made in Germany. I thought that was really neat. I love all the different graphics on it. The images were really nice. I almost walked away and then I spied this vintage ice bucket. This was put out by Highmark in 1987. I loved the looks to it. It included the tongs inside as well and was in fantastic condition. Something that was probably only used at Christmas time, so you know, it didn't have a lot of wear to it, and I thought it was a really great find. Then I found this really awesome tree topper. This was likely from around the 70s or 80s, as it was made in Taiwan. They were only asking $2 for it. Hopefully it works because I did pick it up. They had this little doll here. It said it was handcrafted in Greece. I thought that was pretty neat. I like this wooden bell here. It appeared to be vintage. It had great colors to it. The yellow definitely caught my attention, so I thought that was pretty great. I also found this darling little elf boot. Let me know if you would use it as a planter or a candy dish. I did happen upon this really great sugar dish. It was on the larger side, and I don't normally get into this fancier kind of China stuff, but I really thought this had a fantastic look to it, and I love that it was a larger sugar dish. They had this beautiful blue transferware style plate. I believe it is German. I can't make that out, but it looked like German writing to me, from 1984. This double-sided dish is actually made in Italy. It's always interesting when you see the stuff made in Italy. It looks like someone just scribbled something on there, but that is how most of the stuff in Italy looks like. It usually is signed that way. actually really love the looks of this toothbrush holder, and I was leaning towards getting it, and as I was checking it out, I could actually see that it was used, and just the thought of someone, you know, all their toothbrush goop in there having to clean that out, I just passed on it. I was like, yeah, I'm all set. So we have this kitty cat dressed up as a bunny because he obviously has a crush on this other bunny. Kind of a fun image there. They're asking $1 for that cute little tray. So that is going to wrap up this thrift along with me. I will now show you guys everything that I did end up purchasing today. Most everything will be up and available on my eBay, so make sure you are following me over there. That way you can be one of the first people to see when new items are listed.